readily available to do that shit. You know, like.
Right.
I don't know. I sit and scratch my head and go, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I just fucking.
Yeah.
He's such a talented dude too, man. He's like such a good songwriter.
Yeah, he certainly is. Certainly a very talented guy. It's just so interesting that that's his main point of focus.
Yeah.
You know, I would think that if aliens were real, Trump would have told us. I really do believe that.
Yeah.
That guy he's such a fucking loose cannon. He became the president, but maybe they hid it from him.
Or as fucking chaotic as shit is right now, it would I don't know, something would slip, you know?
I would think that if they told him, if they brought him, those are two things I would want to know. Who killed JFK? Those are two things I'd want to know if I became the president. And are aliens real? What do you got, motherfucker?
Yeah.
What do you got? I go to the top generals. I bet, look, I'm going to defer to you guys. I'm not a military expert, okay? I don't want war, but I want you guys to have support. I got full respect. Tell me about the aliens. What do you got? What's this? Trump orders establishment of Space Force.
He did that.
That's right, the Space Force. Yeah. But that's because that's actually a military strategy because they're concerned that as technology improves, Russians are going to space and space or fight off the aliens. Right. Will Smith type shit. Yeah, look at him. Yeah, Mike Pence is behind him going, Jesus is going to save us. Yeah, I don't know, man, but if I became president, I never will, but if I did, those are the two things that I want to know. Who killed JFK and where the fucking aliens? Like, I got home from the Comedy Store at like 2, and then I watched some goofy. I've been on this UFO documentary kick.
Watching UFO documentaries?
Yeah, I told you it was David. I started talking about it.
Yeah, we were talking about that. What were you? Did you have something specific that you saw recently?
Yeah,
the documentary.
2 of them. One of them is Area 51. Bob Lazar and Area 51 and flying saucers. It's some documentary on this guy who worked on these alien ships in Area 51 in the 1980s.
It gave me chills.
As time's gone on, more of the things that he said have proven to actually be true.
Like what?
Including an element that he talked about, element 115, I think it was called.
Like an organism from outer space?
No, an element, like a man-created element, like this carbon.
Right.
Well, there's an element that they created that he talked about way before it was ever publicized. And he talked about this thing, and then it turned out to be true. He talked about these, there's these monitors that you would put your hand on this thing, and these metal lines would detect the distances in the bones of your fingers, the exact distances, and everyone is different. It's like a signature thing. And that they could find out if it was you or not you that was trying to go through. So the way they would scan people, like bioscan, would literally measure the bones in their fingers. And people said that was horseshit. We talked about this in the 1980s. People said it was horseshit, but then later on turned out, no, they did have that in Los Alamos. They did have that in Area 51, and that this technology was very, very...
advanced?
Not just very advanced, but it was not well known at all. Very few people did. This guy who was the creator of this documentary was very difficult to get photos of this hand scanner. This existed exactly as this guy described it.
In the 80s, I mean, that's super progressive for that time.
There's also
even for now.
people that did approve his top secret clearance to get to this place. They know that he actually worked there. There's people that worked in the same Los Alamos lab with him. They tried to say he never worked there, but his name's on the manifest. It's very strange. It's like they've tried to erase parts of this guy's past because he filmed a bunch of their crafts as they were flying around. Like, he knew what days. This is the thing. That thing right there, you put your hand on that, and it actually measures the distance of the size and length of your bones.
That looks like something that's inside of an escape room in L.A.
It does. It's hilarious. It's so true. But
Doesn't it?
I went into this documentary skeptical.
As you should.
Yeah, but I'm so done with all those things. But listen to this guy talk for a while. After a while, I was like, what if he's telling the truth? Like, what if he is actually telling the truth? Because if he's actually telling the truth, there is some part of the government that had access, at least in the 1980s, to alien technology.
You believe in UFOs?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Really?
Yeah.
What the
See,
what the fuck?
There's other
Please tell me that's it. I can't do this
think
anymore.
They might have. Here's the thing.
Like, I saw one guy on the mountain. That's all I saw. That's all I saw.
Here's
Like,
one thing.
why? Where are these guys
Most
coming
people
from?
are full of shit.
What do they
When it
want?
comes to, like, most
What are they
other
doing?
stories.
Where'd they
Like,
put their
it's hard to
stuff?
find a person
Is there...
that could just tell you what happened based on what they really remember. People want to jazz things up, and they want to add salt and pepper.
Yeah.
They
Had
just
sex with me,
they
did
don't
this, did
they
that.
don't necessarily tell you the truth. They tell you what they think is going to be an engaging story that kind of represents the truth, maybe. Especially when it's a weird thing, like you saw something in the sky. What did you really see? How long did you look at it for? How many seconds was it?
Well, I mean, here's the problem I have with
Like,
UFOs.
what?
I believe there are